Hey guys, this is Pabbly Connect workshop. In this video, you will learn how to integrate JotForms to Google Sheets. JotForm is an awesome form builder and Google Sheets is an online spreadsheet program. So what we are trying to do is anytime a new submission is made in JotForms, the data will be immediately inserted into Google Sheets. However, JotForms and Google Sheets are two different companies. Hence, there is no data flow between them. In cases like these, we need to bring a third app to connect them both. In this video, we will use Pabbly Connect to integrate JotForms to Google Sheets. It is actually an easy two-step process. Let me show you how it's done. So first of all, you have to visit the website called as Pabbly Connect. This is the website. Here, click on Sign In. When you click on Sign In, you will be brought to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have an account in Pabbly Connect. You can build your own account in just 2 minutes. Now bring your attention to this part called as Connect. Here, click on Access Now. At the right corner, you will find a button called as Create Workflow. Just click it. A dialog box opens up. Here you have to enter a workflow name. I'm going to give it as JotForms to Google Sheet. JotForms to Google Sheets. Then click on Save. When you click on Save, a window appears in front of you. This is called as the trigger window. Here in the Choose app, change it from webhook to JotForm. In the choose method, let's keep it as new response. So the idea is that whenever there is a new response created in JotForm, the system will trigger. Essentially what we are trying to do is we are trying to connect JotForms to Pabbly Connect. So let's go to our JotForms. As you can see, I have a form. It is called as Simple Form 1. I'm going to connect this form to Pabbly Connect. So click on Edit Forms. Okay, so our form has opened up. Here we have to click on this part called as Settings. Click on Settings. Now bring your attention to this part called as Integrations. Click this. Okay, in the See All, just drop it down and bring your attention to this part called as Other. Click this. Now click on this part called as Webhooks. Okay, now it is asking for a webhook URL. To get the webhook URL, just go to Pabbly Connect and copy this. This is the webhook URL you want and paste it here. Then click on Complete Integration. Then click on Finish. So we have successfully integrated this form to Pabbly Connect. Now let's see whether we can capture any data from this form into Pabbly Connect. So to that, let's click on Capture Webhook Response. Okay, it is showing that it is waiting for a webhook response. So let's go to our form and let's publish this. Open this in a new tab. I'm going to autofill some of the details of a customer or a person or a responder. So I'm autofilling it. Okay, I've autofilled the responses. I'm going to click on Submit. Okay, so the form has been submitted by this person called as Aaron. So let's see whether Pabbly Connect has captured this data or not. So let's see. Yes, Pabbly Connect has captured the data. The first name is Aaron. The last name is Manuel. The email is aaronmanuel1991@gmail.com. The address line is 196 Sector 2 and the city is Bhopal and rest of the details. So we have successfully captured the data from simple forms that was present in JotForm into Pabbly Connect. Now we have to sync this data into Google Sheets. To do that, just click on this plus button. When you click on this plus button, another window opens up. This is called as the Action window. Here in the Choose app, change it from API to Google Sheets. In the Choose method, we have to keep it as Add New Row. Okay, so the obvious question is why are we keeping the choose method as add new row? To help you understand, let me show you my Google Sheets. So this is my Google Sheet. It has been named JotForms to Google Sheets and these are the columns: name, last name, email and residence. So basically these are all adjacent rows. Okay, these are all adjacent rows: name, last name, email and the residence. So the reason I kept the method as add row is because the data will be automatically inserted into adjacent rows one by one. For example, the first name row will be inserted, then the last name, then the email and so on. So let's go to Pabbly Connect and click on Connect. In Select Your Credentials, let's keep it as New Credentials. In Authorize Application, just click on Connect. Okay, so it is showing me a series of accounts. I am interested in this account. That is because the JotForm to Google Sheets spreadsheet is present in this account. Just click this. It is asking me to confirm my choices. Just click on Allow. Okay, so it is showing that the authorization is successful. Just click on OK. So in the spreadsheet, it is showing that API sheet. The reason it is showing API sheet is because I have a sheet called as API sheet in my Google account. We want JotForm to Google Sheets. So let's change it to JotForm to Google Sheets. In the sheet, it is showing as sheet 1. The reason it is showing sheet 1 is because I have only one sheet called as sheet 1. So let's keep it that way. The name, we are going to map in the name. So the name of the respondent was Aaron, and the last name, let's see, what was the last name of the respondent? That was Manuel. We are going to map in the email. So yes, this is the email. The residence, we are going to map in the full residence address, address line 1, address line 2. Okay, let's map in the city also, Bhopal. Then click on save and send test request. Okay, the API response is showing that it has sent the data to Google Sheets. So let's see our Google Sheet whether we have a person called as Aaron. So let's go to our Google Sheet. Yes, the data has arrived. There is a person called as Aaron, and the first name is Aaron, the last name is Manuel. This is the email address and this is the residence. Okay, so this means that we have successfully connected JotForms to Google Sheets with help of Pabbly Connect. This means anytime a form submission is made, the data will be automatically inserted in Google Sheets. But for your satisfaction, let's check it one more time if the integration is working fine or not. To do that, first let's go to Pabbly Connect and save this. Okay. Minimize this, save this, okay, and minimize this. So basically this is the whole process in a nutshell. First you integrated JotForm to Pabbly Connect, and then you integrated Pabbly Connect to Google Sheets. So now there is a perfect flow of data between JotForms and Google Sheets. So let's go back to JotForm and let's make one more submission. Open in a new tab. So this time Tom Cruise is going to add to the form. These are the details of Tom Cruise. Name, email, this is the first name, last name, this is the email, Tom Cruise 123. This is the address, the city is Bangalore City, Karnataka, and the postcode and zip code. Then click on submit. Okay, so let's see whether we have a person called as Tom Cruise in our Google Sheets. Yes, we have a person called as Tom Cruise. The first name is Tom, the last name is Cruise, the email address, and the residence. So our integration is working absolutely fine. So from now onwards, whenever a submission is made in JotForms, the data will be reflected in Google Sheets. Also, you should know not just JotForm and Google Sheets, you can integrate a ton of applications using Pabbly Connect. Thanks.